Yes, 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 yes.
Chief Amanga Risu Engazo Chairman NRM Amanga Village Chairman LC5 COC Assistant Manager Kiruzuri Letata Yama Martabile and Amanga Kata Bekile Yoringa see because of media houses see Naranga see Maratarelo Kuleta Matapre Kampala Paridia Malendi. The other sign a Chazukini Marata Nindo Marata Biada Bazamaria Temara Chotaibo Andrew Anira Marasalmi Otorura Amota Kamana Mabo Andra Doke Ama Menga Kiribu Akina Basi Nzuri Baka Paso Biri Basi Ba Kufile Afiki Basi Abo Andrew Amadiri Ite Marata Continue Sine Ituki Basi Ayo Mafusi Mayor Zingaba Marta East Deriki, sub-county chiefs, and other chairperson from Marta East have all been in attendance. Other the wise men come from the east. Ani menuta muzuri, le luzi mini kini, amezikuru kwa mukani.
We are set.
Okay. So, a political tool, but if this kind of tournaments organized, maybe of what benefit can it be to the district? And maybe as
we are aware, this is a tournament. It is called the Talent Adenf Tournament, which has just been concluded. Usually say the tournament has some element of political inclination, but the purpose of it is not only political, but it is also beneficial to us as people of Maracha. Actually, I'm the most happiest person today because, unity, promoting unity in Maracha was one of my items on my manifesto. And promoting unity is basically through social events, and football or netball or sports being one of them. So at personal level, I was not able to organize this kind of tournament because of resources. But this young man was able to help us, make us feel part of our man. So it's one of the ways of promoting unity in a society like this. And a society like this cannot be stable when there is no unity. He is also a candidate viewing for NRM primaries. You are well aware that NRM is interested in unity, stability, and prosperity. The hope of NRM, of having people united, of having stable community and prosperous as in infrastructure development and also at personal or household level. That you see, we are realizing through those government programs. This tournament started earlier. It is actually for Maracha constituency. It is for Maracha constituency. It is between sub-counties and the town council in the Maracha constituency. There are 8. They started it early on. They moved all the stages up to final level today, where you saw 2 clubs competing for third and fourth position, and the very last one, Okokoro Town Council battling it with all of the sub-county in the finals. And the Okokoro Town Council has emerged the champion, has won the race. So you can see this kind of gathering here. Actually, football is one of the ways of mobilizing people for a common cause. If you want to have people gathered for a common cause or to pass information, football is one of them. You see this gathering here. You have ever witnessed organization or celebration of big days in Maracha. Independence Day is one of them, NRM Day is one of them, Labor Day, and mention them. You can't compare the population, the gathering, what we are having here. So we should not really take sports as a simple activity. We should take sports as an important activity that can be able to bring us together like this and make us, see, look at ourselves as brothers and sisters. Just as the MC there said, our prayer as district is this tournament should not stop at this level. Somebody asked whether at district level we have some support. Yes, we have some support for sports, but we target, because of meager resources, we target only primary schools. We target primary schools, we only support primary schools. When it reaches secondary level, the understanding is that the secondary schools are self-sustainable. They can be able to support sports. Our biggest challenge here is now supporting the various clubs. We have various clubs that are at Division 5, Division 4, Others are even at the regional level. We have Okokoro here who is already at the, actually we have 2 clubs that are already at the regional level, Okokoro and Androvu. But as you know, developing football or sustaining a club is not easy. It's a very expensive venture. That's what we are battling with. It is really very, very hard. These clubs I've mentioned are just being supported locally. They are just being supported locally. But I want to really appreciate the players for really offering their talent, offering their effort to play, minus any facilitation. These players, after playing, they take ordinary boiled water, they eat potatoes, they eat hearty food, but they still play. You have seen the talents being displayed here. If we could be blessed with the money or blessed with the supporters out there, we will be able to develop these talents and we'll be able to see ourselves entering Super. In the near future, we can see our club entering future. Otherwise, I'm really, really very grateful for this, and I'm also grateful for you people for coming around and having this interview with me.
Maybe also
request if you come back here.
I want to understand from you, Maracha district is one of the districts within the country that still struggles in terms of accessibility to district hospitals, in terms of in the area of health. What are the plans of Maracha district for a district hospital?
Yeah, you are right. You know, a district like this that loves sports needs to have also a health center happen during the sports activities. About 18 health facilities, 2 health centers, and the 15 health center threes, and 1 hospital that is under mission. It is true we don't have district hospital, but we are moving in that direction. Infrastructure-wise, if you happen to pass one of these days, if you see our Maracha Health Center 4, you realize that there are a lot of infrastructure developments going on there. We have in theater construction, we have a number of staff houses being constructed. All these are geared towards getting hospital status. And the latest is that government is in the process of upgrading a number of health center 4s, about 40 in the country, in the whole country, about 4 health centers to hospital level, 40 health center 4s to district status. And from reliable information, we also told about 4 of these are targeted to come to West Nile sub-region. And our prayer now is we are around the 7 districts not having district hospitals. Our prayer is out of the 4, Maracha could be one of those to benefit. So it's not this. I think Ministry of Health has already done the modality. The remaining bit of it is just finance. If the finance can be able to realize money to upgrade this, then we shall be very, very grateful. You know, upgrading a health center 4 to a district health hospital status comes with additional requirements in terms of infrastructure, in terms of staffing, in terms of equipment, in terms of accommodation. It comes with all those requirements.
Now,
but we are hoping to go there soon.
Now, how do you, as a district, manage referrals here?
Referrals, you know, referrals at several levels. Referrals from health center 3 to 4 or to Maracha Hospital, that is missionary hospital. Beyond this, we refer to Arua Hospital. We have that system, we refer to Arua Hospital.
Yeah, we are meant to understand that during the term of Adrikio, by then, the former LC5, there was a pledge made by President Museveni
you're right.
To lobby, like to direct the ministry to lobby funds from Islamic fund to construct Maracha Hospital. Were you aware of this, and what were your steps when you came in? What were your findings?
Yeah. When I assumed the office, That was one of the things I went through. When I assumed the office, the first thing was to follow pending obligations of the office of the district chairman. Pending obligations, one of which was following the pledges by the president and by other development partners. When we came across that, we started making forward. If we could be having this interview at this headquarters, I will be able to furnish you with already about 4 letters written and passed through the ministers to be able to follow up that. And the latest one was when we hosted Prime Minister in our district last year around April. We reminded her about the same. She picked the reminders and assured us that she was going to discuss it with the minister and she was going to direct Minister of Health to consider us. That's why I was optimistic that out of the 40 or out of the 4 for this sub-region, Maracha may not miss. We are following. We are making the follow-up. You are right. That promise was there. It was since 2010. Only that government things move slowly. And over years, district hospital status have not been declared. Apart from Yumbe, the regional one actually, Yumbe is elevated to regional hospital straight away. For the last 3-4 years, government has not been upgrading health center first to hospital status because of financial constraint. You know what Corona did to the nation. Yeah, the economy ran down. We are still trying to recover from that shock, and I believe this coming season from 2026 to 31 will come with wonders.
Maybe lastly for me, as a regional district chairperson, looking at Arua Regional Referral Hospital as the main point of the referrals, how are you advocating politically in order to see it thriving to support more of the ever-increasing population?
Of course, you are right. When you go to Arua Hospital there, the situation is really terrible. The situation is terrible, as in the number of referrals that come there. The number of referrals that come there are more than the design for the hospital. You know, refugee community, that's very huge. From Eastern Congo, services like health, water, education, they don't know, they don't have borders. They don't have borders. So your observation is right. We are really pushing for more facilities to be installed there in terms of infrastructure, in terms of medicines, in terms of equipment, as one.
Some of the interventions.
Yeah, my young brother, you are right. We are really being hit. Biggest funder of programs, especially in health. Our contentious area is in health. Actually, over 80% of HIV-related and the other chronic illnesses, our funding in that direction was coming from USAID. As we speak, we have our IDI that was handling HIV/AIDS clinics, clinics in all the health facilities. They have been shut down. Actually, the clinics are on, but the staff, IDA staffs have all been withdrawn. Bella withdrawn, CDC, and many other programs that were run under USAID. But as government, we are not so much scared because we know our central government is still there. As we speak now, I think meetings must be going on at central level, at Kampala level. Meetings must be going on how we can compact, how we can contain the situation. Even yesterday we had our high-profile executive meeting where this was one of the areas discussed, and we agreed that with the stock of drugs we have for those chronic illnesses, including HIV/AIDS, we have resolved the health in charges should be able to identify amongst themselves the current staff of the health facilities. They should be able to identify some and they continue to run those art clinics. They shouldn't close them. They should continue to run the art clinics, not until maybe we get directive from ministry on what to do. Otherwise, in terms of drug supplies, we are still okay. We have supplies that can take us at least for the next 3 or 4 months. But thereafter, we shall be able to get a directive from ministry on how we can move. I know our government will be able to reorganize the available resources, and part of which will be directed to cover that area. There's no cause of valor. We are coping. We are coping with
maybe for winter, most of the developments, West Nile is actually a region. More for the refugees and so forth has been coming from the USA and so forth. What does this mean to West Nile as a region?
Yeah, you're right. I earlier say. And see how the settlement is like vis-a-vis